Welcome to the deep dive. Today, we're diving into cryptocurrency, specifically Shiba Inu. You might be thinking, wait, isn't that that dog Memecoin, the one with the cute dog? Well, get ready for some surprises. There's a lot more to SE than you might think.
You got it. We're going to break it down from its origins, as a meme to this massive ecosystem with real-world applications.
Okay, so let's start with the basics. Like, what is Shiba Inu?
Shiba Inu, or SHIB, it's a cryptocurrency. Falls into that meme coin category, kind of like Dogecoin. Started as a fun, playful concept, but then it grew into something much bigger.
So it went from like a joke to like a whole financial ecosystem.
Exactly. And a big part of what makes Shiba Inu interesting is its community, the Shibarmy. They're super passionate. They've played a huge role in shaping this whole project.
Okay, hold on. Before we get to the Shibarium, let's go back to the beginning. Where did Shiba Inu come from?
Well, Shiba Inu, it was created in August 2020 by a mysterious figure, only known as Ryoshi.
Ryoshi?
Yeah, and to this day, nobody knows who Ryoshi really is.
Oh, wow. Okay, so we've got mystery, we've got...
Oh, and I should mention the logo is a Shiba Inu dog, a Japanese hunting breed. You've probably seen pictures of them. Super cute dogs.
Okay, so we got a mysterious creator, cute dogs. Sounds promising. But let's say I'm new to crypto. What do I actually DO with Shiba Inu? That's the point?
That's a great question. With Shiba Inu, you can actually buy things. Like several companies, big companies, they accept it as payment. GameStop, Nordstrom, even AMC Theaters.
Wait, so I can use SHIB to buy video games and clothes and movie tickets. That's actually really cool.
Yeah. And you mentioned Shiba Inu being a whole ecosystem, right? There's definitely more to it than just buying things.
Right.
So there are actually two other tokens you should know about, Leash and Bone.
Okay.
Leash is a limited supply token, offers special benefits within the Shiba Inu ecosystem. And then Bone, that's the governance token. That means if you hold Bone, you can actually vote, on important decisions about the future of Shiba Inu. It's kind of like having a say in how a company is run.
Oh, so it's like owning stock in a company.
Kind of, yeah. But it can sound a bit complex, especially if you're just starting out with cryptocurrency.
Yeah, it does. A little.
Yeah, but that's why we're here. And one of the key things to understand is that Shiba Inu actually has its own blockchain now called Shibarium.
Okay, back up. A blockchain, that's that technology behind cryptocurrencies, right?
Exactly.
So Shiba Inu doesn't use like Bitcoin or Ethereum.
You got it. So initially it did run on the Ethereum blockchain, but eventually they decided to create their own, Shibarium, a custom-built blockchain, designed to specifically support the Shiba Inu ecosystem.
So it's like they built their own highway instead of relying on someone else's roads.
Exactly. That's a great analogy.
What's the advantage of that?
Well, Shibarium makes things faster, cheaper, and it can handle the growing demands of the Shiba Inu community much more efficiently.
So they're really building something unique here. Their own tokens, blockchain, and now you're telling me they even have their own exchange.
Haha, you're catching on quick. So they have ShibaSwap, which is it's a decentralized exchange.
Right.
Think of it like a trading platform where you can swap different Shiba Inu tokens.
Got it. This is getting really interesting. So we've got tokens, a blockchain, an exchange, and we haven't even talked about the Shibarium yet.
Right. And trust me, they're a force to be reckoned with.
Okay. Well, you've definitely piqued my curiosity. Tell me more about this Shibarium. How do they fit into everything?
Let's dive into that in the next part of our deep dive. You won't want to miss it.
Okay, so we're back and ready to dive into the Shibarium you mentioned. You really built them up. Like, are they like the Navy SEALs of the crypto world?
That's one way to put it. The Shibarium, they're definitely a force to be reckoned with, the heart and soul of Shiba Inu,
So who are these people? What makes them so special?
Well, they come from all walks of life, but what unites them is their passion, their belief in Shiba Inu. They're super active on social media, spreading the word about Hirabu, and engaging with the wider crypto community. They even organize like charitable events and initiatives using Shiba Inu.
Wow. So it's more than just buying and selling tokens. There's like a real sense of community, shared purpose.
Absolutely. And remember how we talked about the Bone token, how it gives holders voting power?
Right.
Well, that's a key way the Shibarium influences the direction of the whole project.
So they're not just fans, they're active participants.
Yeah.
Shaping the future of Shiba Inu. But how does that actually work? in practice?
It's all done through the Shiba Inu DAO, or Decentralized Autonomous Organization. Yeah, think of it like a digital democracy, where bone holders, they can propose and vote on changes to the Shiba Inu ecosystem.
So it's not just like a few people at the top calling all the shots.
Exactly. The power is distributed, among the Shibarmi.
That's pretty revolutionary.
It is one of the core principles of decentralized finance. And the Shibarmi, they're putting it into action.
I'm starting to see how this could potentially, change the way we think about finance, governance. But I imagine managing a community this large, this passionate, it must come with its own set of challenges.
Right. Oh, yeah, for sure. You're not wrong. I mean, like any large group, there can be disagreements, conflicting opinions within the Shibarmi, but overall, their energy, their commitment to Shiba Inu, undeniable.
So what does all this mean for the future of Shiba Inu, where they go from here?
Well, the Shiba Inu team, they're constantly working on new features, partnerships, expanding the ecosystem. They're focused on making SHIB more accessible, useful in the real world.
So they're not just relying on hype, they're actually trying to build something with substance, real world value.
Exactly. But it's important to remember, the crypto world, it's still very young, volatile, no guarantees, especially with meme coins.
Right. We need to be realistic about the risks involved.
Definitely. But regardless of what happens to the price of Shiba Inu's journey, it offers a fascinating look into the potential of community-driven projects, decentralized finance.
I agree. It really is remarkable to see what a group of passionate individuals, they can achieve when they come together with a shared vision. But we have talked a lot about the positives. What about the criticisms of Shiba Inu? I know some people, they're skeptical of meme coins in general.
That's a valid point. And to be fair, there are criticisms of Shiba Inu. One of the biggest concerns is its volatility. The price of SHIB, it's gone up and down dramatically in the past.
Yeah, over 46,000% in 2021, you said. That sounds more like a roller coaster than an investment.
It can feel that way. And some people argue that Shiba Inu, it's driven more by hype, social media trends than by, actual technological innovation. Real-world utility. The fact that it started as a meme coin, well, that raises some red flags for some investors.
So how do you respond to those criticisms?
Well, it's important to acknowledge that some of these concerns, they are legitimate. Meme coins, they often rely heavily on community enthusiasm, which can be unpredictable. And yes, Shiba Inu's price has been very volatile, but it's also important to look at the bigger picture. Shiba Inu has made significant strides, in building a robust ecosystem. With real-world applications, the Shibarmi is incredibly engaged. They're playing an active role in shaping the future of the project. It's not just a pump-and-dump scheme.
Okay. That's a fair assessment. So it sounds like Shiba Inu is still in its early stages of development, and it's got both exciting potential and some real challenges to overcome.
Exactly. Whether it will achieve mainstream adoption and become a truly valuable asset, in the long run, that remains to be seen.
Well, we've covered a lot of ground in this deep dive, from meme coin origins to a complex ecosystem, a passionate community. Shiba Inu is it's definitely a fascinating phenomenon. What would you say is the biggest takeaway, for someone who's just starting to learn about crypto?
That's a great question. I think the biggest takeaway is this. The world of cryptocurrency, it's constantly evolving, full of surprises. Shiba Inu is it's a prime example of that. What started as a seemingly simple meme has grown into this complex, dynamic ecosystem. It's a testament to the power of community innovation and the unpredictable nature of the crypto market.
I completely agree. So as we wrap up our exploration of Shiba Inu, I'm left wondering about the broader implications of all of this. We've talked about the potential of decentralized finance, community-driven projects, but what does that really mean for the future of finance? Could Shiba Inu, with its enthusiastic Shibarmi, its mission to challenge the status quo, could it actually pave the way for a more inclusive, decentralized financial system?
That's the big question, and one that we can't definitively answer today, but it's certainly a possibility worth considering. Shiba Inu, whether intentionally or not, it sparked a conversation about the future of finance, the role of communities in shaping that future, and that in itself is a significant achievement.
Well said. I think that's a perfect note to end our deep dive on. Thanks for joining us on this journey into the world of Shiba Inu. We'll be back soon with another exciting exploration of the crypto world. Until then, stay curious. All right, welcome back to the Deep Dive. We've been on this journey exploring Shiba Inu from its, I guess you could say, humble beginnings as a meme to this complex ecosystem.
Yeah. And we've seen how it's really captured the attention of, well, a lot of people, millions really, worldwide.
And they're not just watching from the sidelines, they're actively involved.
Exactly. That's what makes it so fascinating, right? This Shibarmy, they're not just buying and selling tokens. They're really part of something bigger, trying to, reshape the financial landscape.
Yeah, it's like they're building a movement. But how does that work in practice? Like, how does a community-driven project actually challenge the traditional financial system?
Well, I think Shiba Inu demonstrates this shift that's happening away from centralized institutions, those big banks, and towards a more community-driven model.
It's kind of funny, right? I mean, Shiba Inu started as a joke, a parody almost, but it's become this symbol of change and disruption in the financial world.
Yeah. It's a classic underdog story, and it shows how innovation can come from the most unexpected places. I mean, who would have thought a meme coin would spark a conversation about the future of finance?
Exactly. So could projects like Shiba Inu, with its passionate community and this decentralized approach, could they actually be the foundation for a new financial system?
That's the big question, isn't it? It's still early, definitely a lot of challenges, but the potential is there. I don't think anyone can deny that.
Yeah, and I think one of the most important lessons from Shiba Inu's story is that community engagement isn't just like a nice bonus anymore. It's essential.
Couldn't agree more. Projects that can truly tap into the power of their communities. That's where the real advantage lies.
So for our listeners out there, maybe they're just starting to learn about all this. What's the key message you want them to take away from our deep dive into Shiba Inu?
I would say approach the crypto world with an open mind. But also a healthy dose of skepticism. Do your own research, understand the risks. But don't be afraid to explore the possibilities. Because Shiba Inu, it shows us that even the most unexpected projects, well, they can shake things up, challenge the status quo.
Well said. And as you continue your crypto journey, stay informed, stay engaged, and most importantly, stay curious. Thanks for joining us on this deep dive into the world of Shiba Inu. That's it for us. Till next time.